To you one moment, if you please. There is a momentary preparation taking place for the entity that will be coming through later on. The first anchor point has been established. Do proceed. Good day to you.
Good day to you too.
Did I startle you?
Yes.
Good. Speak up and be bold.
Okay. So, as a pretty much my whole life, I felt like, I know everyone's different, but I felt like around the people that I've been around, I've always felt so alienated and different.
Was that a pun?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
Alienated?
Yeah, it actually was, yeah.
All right. Yes, well,
yes.
Many people have an earlier recognition of connections that they have to other planes of existence. You all have them. Not everyone needs to know they have them, but many of you have decided that it's important for you to be who you prefer to be by knowing that you have these connections to other simultaneous existences in other civilizations, in other dimensions, and other domains. If you realize that you have these connections earlier in life, then you may feel a little bit out of touch, a little alienated from the rest of society who may not be choosing to experience an awareness of those connections. But this is becoming now, as you say, par for the course. The room is full of alienated people. Yes?
Yeah, I feel kind of normal.
So
here.
you are among friends.
So, another question.
Did that help you?
That. Yeah, that did.
Oh, all right.
Is like why, as a child, I experienced paranormal things like hearing my name being called, and even recently I've
Didn't
heard
I just
whispers.
explain that?
Yeah, I guess you're.
If you have the willingness and have laid out for yourself the need to expand your senses and be aware of what's around you more than the average of your society might, you're going to be able to perceive things with your senses that might be inaudible or invisible to other people around you more readily than they do. It's the natural result of you coming in at a higher vibratory rate that is already willing to accept the idea that these other realms actually exist for real, and that you start to blend them into your reality, accept them into your reality as the nature of reality, instead of being so highly focused and exclusive and segregative to those things. So you just have a broader point of view that allows you to take in and perceive more things that exist around you than the average person may have at the time you were growing up. Yes?
Okay.
Does that explain it more clearly?
Yeah, that explains it.
All right. Anything else you want to explore about this idea?
Yes, just what you were saying to my brother, just barely how they're like the Yael or something.
Yael.
Am I
We call them in our
that?
ancient language the Shalanaya, but they call themselves the Yael. It means the first ones.
Okay, am I also related to that as well? Because we're all, I don't know.
Yes,
have
yes,
the
yes.
same feeling.
These things often run in family lines.
Okay, and my last question is...
Your last question ever?
Well, no.
Oh, all right.
Well, it's actually kind of two questions.
Oh, well, see? It wasn't your last question at all.
I wanted to know, why is it that I have so many things I want to do, and it just frustrates me to the point where I don't do anything? And why is it that when my brother and I were in the Philippines, he said he saw a UFO the same day that I channeled for the first time? And I want to know, why is it that I channeled that time, and why is it that it only comes sometimes, and how do I hone that?
Thank you very much. The idea of your frustration, again, is because you're not actually going with the flow of how things naturally happen in your life. You're not trusting your life to unfold in a natural way. You think you have to be doing things and making things happen in a certain way, and so you're frustrated when they don't. Do you understand?
Yes.
And that prevents you from actually acting naturally on your highest joy. It's not about the idea of being confused between different excitements. It's simply the idea of recognizing that your overall excitement might come in different expressions. And it's all right to follow the thread of that excitement, even though it may wind through different expressions. It's still representative of an overall umbrella excitement that can have expression in many forms. But the idea is to keep it simple. At any given moment, at every given moment, you have a number of things that are available to you that you could take action on. It can be very simple. You could be reading a book, you could be having lunch with a friend, you could be taking a walk on the beach, you could be seeing a movie, you could be riding a bike, you could be flying a kite. Doesn't matter. Out of all the options available to you at any given moment, just choose the one that seems to have, at that moment, the most excitement in it, that you have the greatest ability to take action on. And take action on it with absolutely no insistence, no assumption as to what the outcome should look like or whether the thing you're actually acting on should come to fruition in any particular way. If you just keep doing that, every single time the energy changes, the excitement changes, or it comes in a different form, and you act on it to the best of your ability with no insistence on the outcome, you'll be using the formula correctly, and you will allow excitement to function as the complete kit that it is. Now, we will be getting into this a little bit more in tomorrow night's transmission, but nevertheless, the complete kit of excitement simply is that excitement is the driving engine of your life, the organizing principle of your life, the path of least resistance in your life, the thread that leads to all other expressions of excitement in your life, and it is also the reflective mirror that reveals to you whatever within you is out of alignment with your excitement so that you can identify it and bring it back into alignment with your excitement. And all you need to do to activate excitement as the complete kit is to follow the formula of acting to the best of your ability in the thing that excites you the most every moment that you can, with no insistence on what the outcome ought to be. Does this make sense to you?
Yes.
Is this making it seem a little bit simpler to you?
Yes.
Excitement is telling you that things are connected. It's not the surface appearance that tells you they're connected. It's the excitement they contain that tells you that they are. So even though one thing may look like it has absolutely nothing at all to do with the thing you were doing a moment ago, if it contains the highest excitement you can find at that moment, the excitement is telling you it is connected, and if you act on it, you will be led to the right place at the right time, interacting with exactly who you need to interact with, hearing what you need to hear, learning what you need to learn, to get you to the place, to expand you in a way that will allow you more facility and more capability to act on all other expressions of excitement that will then also present themselves to you as opportunities in your life. Does that make sense?
Yes.
What I'm describing is just physics. That's all it is. This isn't mysterious. It's just physics. What you put out is what you get back. So by acting on your highest excitement, you are aligning with the true vibration of your natural self. It's pointing you along the alignment path like a compass needle pointing to your true magnetic north. And if you just keep following it, you will wind up exactly where you need to wind up, exactly when you need to wind up there. That's how it works. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Is this helping you?
Yes.
Do you feel a little more relaxed?
Yes.
Anything else?
Yeah.
The UFO.
About my
And your channeling.
Yeah.
All right. Obviously, you are interconnected with each other in a variety of ways, yes?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
All right. So sometimes what might be happening to one person will express itself in a different way through another person that is connected, yes? You're on a similar wavelength. This is what telepathy, or perhaps more precisely, telepathy, actually is. You're not reading each other's minds, you're on a similar wavelength and having similar experiences and similar thoughts at the same time. That's why people who are in love often know what each other is thinking, finish each other's sentences, because they're on a similar wavelength and they're having the same ideas at the same time. They're not literally reading each other's minds. They're reading their own mind that happens to be similar to the mind of the other they are in harmony with. That's how it works. Does that make sense?
Yes.
But you will express the connection in your way, others will express it in a different way. So even though he may have had that experience, you tapped into it in a way that is germane to your particular path, and the idea of channeling is just being in a state of being yourself more fully and allowing to come through you more fully what it is that is representative of you. It doesn't matter whether it's connected to another entity or not. The first stage of any channeling involves more of yourself, because if it doesn't involve more of your own self, more of your higher mind, more of the collective spirit and soul that you are, you're not capable of making a connection to anything else on another level. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So just be more of yourself. Are you artistically expressive in some way?
Yes.
How?
I like to do fashion or Drawing
All
or
right.
poems.
Are you doing as much of that as you would love to do?
No.
Why not?
I feel it's not important enough.
What excites you the most is not important enough.
I feel like it doesn't contribute to society.
Really?
Yeah.
Then why do you think you exist? Why do you think it excites you?
Well, I feel like I should
Is
share
that just a puzzle and a mystery to you?
No, I feel like I should share it. I just don't know how.
What do you mean you don't know how?
I just don't know how to
You said you know how to draw.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how to show that to people or reach out to people. I'm very
Well, then what's wrong with your imagination?
I guess I'm afraid other people won't like it.
So what? Who cares? The ones that don't like it, it's not for them anyway. It's only for the ones that will like it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Not everyone is going to resonate to what you have to create, but it doesn't matter. What you're creating isn't for the ones who aren't attracted to it. It's for the ones who are. So who cares about the ones that aren't?
Yeah.
Is that too logical for you?
No, it makes sense.
Do you understand? You have no business measuring yourself against others. You have no business comparing yourself to other people. And what anyone else thinks of you is also none of your business. Do you understand?
Yes.
It's none of your business. Because that's not what your business is about. Your business is about being yourself as fully as you can. That's your purpose in life. And if you're not willing to be yourself, all the people that would be attracted to the gift you have to give are being deprived of your gift. Why would you do that to them? Why would you hold yourself back from people that are looking for you? Why would you be that stingy?
Oh, yeah, I guess.
You see, you think, in a sense, you're doing something humble. But you're being arrogant and hoarding your gift and keeping it away from people who might need to see it. Relax. You would not be where you are. You would not have the gift you have if there wasn't someone who needed to receive it. As we have often said, there are no one-sided coins. If you have the head, the tail has to be there or there's no coin. You have the head by saying you have the gift. The fact that you have something to give defines the reality that there must, by definition, be somebody in that reality who needs to receive it, or you wouldn't be excited about it. You'd be excited about something else. So don't hold back the gift that you are. Someone is waiting to receive it. Don't make them wait. Yes?
Yes.
And when you don't make them wait, you won't be waiting to be yourself. Channel more of yourself. Yes?
Yes.
Is this helping you?
Yes, thank you very much.
You are very welcome. Stop arguing with creation about your value. If you weren't valuable, you wouldn't exist. Stop arguing with creation. All right?
Yes, thank you.
All right. We trust that you know you are applauding for yourselves.
That's fine. Good day, Bashar.
And you, good day.
My beautiful daughter, who could not join us today, asked me to ask you a few questions.
Oh, all right.
Her name is Cassidy.
If you insist.
She wants to know if she's been abducted.
How about we use the term shifted to a higher dimensional plane so she can interact with other beings?
I like that.
Yes, is the answer.
That's a good answer. Okay, she has a little opening in the roof of her mouth.
Yes.
That she says gets activated when she tickles her cheek.
Yes.
Her mother has seen it. I have not.
All right.
And she wants to know if that has anything to do with that.
Yes.
Okay.
It has to do with activating certain neurological impulses that are symbolic of what she will ultimately do in life. What is her age?
20.
What is she doing now?
She is an art student.
Of what sort.
She's a photographer, among many other things. A
Is
poet.
she drawn to a certain location on your planet more than any other?
I'm not sure.
Well, then you didn't come very prepared to talk about her, did you?
I did not.
This is not an admonishment. I'm just having some fun with you.
That's all right.
But this goes to show that sometimes asking questions on behalf of someone else won't necessarily get you very far if we can't interact with the person themselves.
Yes.
Nevertheless, she has something to say. In some fashion, she has something to say. One moment. This may be revealed by the time she is 30. But find out where on your planet she seems most attracted to be.
Okay.
And from that point forward, you may find more information helping you understand the relationship that she has agreed to create with those other beings and what it is she has chosen to express in this transformational age on your planet.
Got it.
Anything else?
Yes. She wants to know if her bedroom is an energy vortex.
Well, only insofar as when certain connections are made, vortices are opened up in that locale, but by itself, not necessarily naturally, no.
And the last question is she wants to know what holds the universe.
What holds it?
What contains it?
All that is contains it. Everything is within existence. Everything is subject to existence. Existence is subject to nothing. Everything is within existence. All that is. All that is. Does that make sense in your language?
It does.
Do you think you can allow it to make sense to her?
I think I can.
All right. Then thank you.
Thank you.
You understand that there are a multitude of universes, yes? The multiverse, other dimensions. All of it is within all that is. Proceed.
Hello, Bashar.
And are you good day?
Do you ever laugh?
All the time.
Never
But you
heard
don't
you.
usually find us laughing through the channel because if we laugh, we take ourselves to a different frequency that would probably pull us out of the connection. So we, in some senses, put a little bit of a dampener on ourselves to not break the connection, but we're laughing all the time.
Okay. So, question.
Yes.
So I'm one of these people, like everybody, who want to
Speak up, speak up,
follow
speak up.
their passion,
Yes.
their excitement,
Yes.
and experience their higher excitement and spend as much possible time.
Yes.
But
But.
when it comes to,
But.
unfortunately, there's a but in my brain, my physical brain.
Does that make you a butthead?
Exactly, with a
No,
big
all right.
B.
See, I told you we laugh all the time.
Maybe butterhead. So, so my physical brain is telling me, it's bringing me all these thoughts. For instance, today I wanted to leave my work and go home and do something that was my excitement that
Yes.
moment.
All right. And?
So if I have done it,
Yes.
I might got fired.
Well, all right, but that's all right if you believe that what excites you can support you. But if you have a belief system that says you still need to do things that aren't necessarily representative of your highest excitement, but you believe you need them in order to be supported in life, then it's important that you honor your belief system until such time as you actually know for a fact that your excitement can support you in a similar fashion or even better.
But how can I deal with my fear of insecurity?
What's your insecurity about?
That I won't have enough money to pay my expenses.
So what you are saying is you don't have a clear definition of excitement. Because by definition, excitement being, what did we say? A complete kit. Complete kit, leaving nothing out. Therefore, by definition, excitement would contain everything you need to continue to live an exciting life. but you may have very limiting definitions about what you think you need. Many people on your planet equate the idea of abundance, for example, only with money. But abundance can come in many forms. Abundance is simply the ability to do what you need to do when you need to do it. Now, sometimes on your planet it might come in the form of money, but sometimes it could come in the form of a trade, sometimes it could come in the form of a gift. Who knows? It can come in many forms. So when you relax your definition about what you think support needs to look like, your reality and excitement, being a complete kit, can actually support you in the way you need to be supported, which may be different than the way you thought you needed to be supported, but if you trust the way your life unfolds and you trust your definition of excitement is aligned with you, you will be supported in the way you actually need to be supported to be allowed to continue to expand your excitement. So you need to remove the limitations that you've placed on your definitions about what excitement is capable of actually bringing you.
That's my point. How do I remove these limitations?
All right. You need to find out first what the actual definition is, what the limiting definition is. And really, if you have a fear, then all you need to do is use that emotion to trace back to what the definition is, because you can't have an emotion until you actually have a definition first. You can't have a feeling about anything until you have a definition. Would you like proof of that?
Yes.
All right. How do you feel about brontides? I don't know. What's a brontide?
Yeah.
You understand? You have no idea how to feel, yes? Mm-hmm. Now, when I say brontide in your language means distant thunder. Now you start feeling a little bit of attachment to that idea, a little bit of experiential emotionality connected to that.
Because I have a definition.
Because you have a definition. So what I'm saying is, if you have a feeling, then that means there must be a definition somewhere in your consciousness generating that feeling. So if you're feeling fear, if you're feeling anxiety and feeling uncertainty and what you call self-doubt, which is really just a 100% doubt in a negative definition, you can ask this question. What would I have to believe is true about myself in relation to this circumstance in order to feel the way I do? That's one way to ask the question. Another way to reveal the definition to you consciously is to ask it from the fear-based side, which sometimes actually works better for many of you because you're so used to the idea of the fear-based definition. And that would be, if I actually did move forward in the direction I prefer to, the direction that is aligned with my highest joy, what am I most terrified might actually happen? So one way or another, by asking the question from either direction, if you're actually willing to hear the answer, then in some fashion the answer will come. It may not come immediately, but it will come. It'll either come simply as an understanding or an inspiration in your head. It will come perhaps in your dreams. It will present itself to you in the synchronicities that pop up in your life. But if you're willing to hear the answer, somehow the answer will come. And once you find out consciously, once you identify consciously what that definition is that's out of alignment with your true joyful self, it will instantly appear illogical, nonsensical, and you will clearly understand that you simply bought into it from someone else. You might have picked it up from your parents, your school, your society, your friends, but it doesn't belong to you. You've been dragging along a belief that has nothing to do with you, and that's what's weighing you down and holding you back. The beliefs that are in alignment with you weigh nothing. Nothing at all. Anytime you feel that resistance, that drag, it means you're carrying around a belief that isn't yours.
Exactly.
So
when I find that belief, it will disappear?
Yes, because as soon as you identify it, it will appear nonsensical and illogical, and you simply won't hold on to something that doesn't make sense to hold on to. Now, if the behavior doesn't change after you let that belief go, once you discover what it is, then all that means is you may have found a secondary level belief, but you haven't found the fundamental one, the foundational one under that. You can let go of a lot of secondary beliefs, but when you find the true fundamental, foundational negative belief that's out of alignment and let that go, all the other secondary ones on top of that will collapse too.
That's where I'm at. Last question.
Guys.
Any way I can remember more of my dreams? Because I really don't remember any of them. Or not, most of them I don't remember.
Oh, you just remembered one, right?
Yeah, every now and then, maybe.
All right. Well, when you get up in the morning, do you jump out of bed and get on about your business? Or do you lie there for a moment?
Most of the times I just jump.
All right, stop jumping. Stay in bed when you wake up. Close your eyes again, take a deep breath, let yourself settle, and give yourself at least 60 seconds to just lie there and just drift. More of your dream memories will come back. Do you understand?
Okay.
All right?
Eventually, that will happen eventually. More of the dreams will start
It
coming.
may happen right away, but you have to give yourself time to let them sink in because you're shifting your reality so abruptly that you don't let yourself have time for them to sink in.
Makes sense.
You understand?
Yep.
All right, well then pleasant dreams to you.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
Always. And to you, good day. I think you can believe it. Otherwise, you would be somewhere else.
Past lives.
Which are actually simultaneously coexisting lives because everything exists at once. But you can create the idea, you can create the perspective, you can create the experience as if they actually were in the past, but they're not. They all exist right now. They're all going on right now. Those are other people that you are cross-connecting to from this life to their lives going on at the same time in different frequencies in order to draw from them information that you believe is necessary for you to experience the you are here, while they're doing the same by cross-connecting to you and other lives to draw on the experiences they believe are germane and relevant for their experiences. But it's all going on at the same time, much in the same way that when you're watching one TV program, you know there are hundreds of other programs happening at once, but you don't see them because they're on their different frequencies. Does this make sense?
Yeah, does that mean that there's another one of me somewhere?
That's another type of parallel